Okay, we are back today to watch episode 3 of season 3 of The Summer I Turned Pretty. It's been a crazy week, just personally for me, but also the discourse surrounding the show is really, really crazy. I can't even begin to get into all of it. I almost think I should do a separate weekly series or something, going through comments or just like the general discourse that's happening, because it really is... It really is something. I also do want to say, again, I am Team Conrad, okay? So if that's going to make you mad, if that's going to make you be mean to me, maybe this isn't the place for you. Again, I welcome everybody who likes the show, anybody who wants to just see people react to it, you're more than welcome. But, you have your opinions, I have mine. To be, really, really honest, people were mean during season 2. People were mean, and I just really don't want that. And so I'm a little scared. I mean, I'll be completely honest, I'm a little scared. And I think maybe I might be holding back a little bit for fear of being misunderstood or just having to clarify or things like that. So again, just know that everything I'm saying is right off the top of my head. I'll think more about it. I think I probably offer a lot more consideration and empathy to everybody on the show than maybe some people do, because it's very black and white and one-sided, as it always is with, shipping wars. But again, it's really not that deep. It's a TV show about a love triangle between brothers in the summer. Be for real. It's not that deep. We don't need to, be mean to each other and send each other death threats. It's really not necessary. That being said, I do want to say a couple things. Number one, this look is inspired by what I do think will be the Garden Memorial today. This is, the color that Belly's wearing. This is kind of the, vibe of the hair and stuff. Can I pull it off as well as the tongue? Well, of course not. I mean, that's a given. But, it's in honor of her. I do want to say, also, Mystery of Love, I freaked out at that, and I know a lot of people did, but, y'all don't understand. The lore goes so deep with me in Mystery of Love, because I'm not even... I don't know that I want to admit this. I'm kind of a Call Me By Your Name hater. Ooh, sorry. It's just my opinion. I never like Call Me By Your Name, but I love that song. That is actually probably one of my top songs of all time. It's one of the songs that I've listened to most in my entire life. I went through a phase where I just listened to it on repeat. I'm not even kidding, the entire day, just shuffle, on repeat. I was going through it. I think it's one of the most beautiful songs of all time, and it's just in its own category. It's in a caliber and league of its own. It really is something else. And again, that's why I said this is so serious. It's never been more serious, because this is just something else. We're ascending to another plane here. There's so much that I could talk about, but honestly, I kind of want to just get into it. And hopefully my thoughts will come along. And again, also, I might be doing a season 1 and 2 rewatch, because as I watch this, I want to it's been a while since I've watched season 1 and 2. I want to refamiliarize myself, because I might do a character analysis, and I might do some things. So I might do that on my Patreon, and that also might leave me feeling a little bit more free to kind of discuss things. Because at least that way it's somewhat exclusive, not anybody can just come and comment and watch those things. So I might do that. Let me know if anybody would be interested in that. But my full-length reactions to all the episodes will be on my Patreon, linked below, so you can watch along the entire episode with me. But for now, let's get into episode 3 of The Summer I Turned Pretty season 3. Not The Last Supper. I can't, that's not The Last... Does anybody... Me, a preacher's daughter? I'm literally triggered. Does anybody understand how crazy that title is? I'm sure a lot of people understand, but actually connect the dots. Think about what The Last Supper is. Okay. Life is good. Okay.
Ow! Jump scare.
Ooh. Are they, what?
Steven, and I've been so busy.
Jump scare.
You're my fiance.
I am.
That was actually, a little cute. Maybe I'm just, Lola Tongue's cute. No, because I hate to say it, I hope I don't sound ridiculous, but he ate that one little thing. He does look good in glasses, I have to say.
You're not that bitch or nothing, but you still ate that little one thing, ate that one thing.
Will you marry me?
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Here's a ring.
Yeah. I know.
Oh, that's kind of cute, getting down on the knees.
I know it's small, but
Oh, it's perfect.
But I don't, you know what? I don't begrudge. They have no business getting engaged or married. For many reasons, including financial status.
she's gonna be such a hot wife.
Okay. The fact that the descriptor he used was hot. Yikes. A hot wife? That. What about a beautiful wife? What about a giving wife? What about a generous wife? What about a loving wife? What about a loyal wife? What about a brilliant wife? What about gorgeous? Beautiful, stunning, amazing. Like, hot? That right there is enough proof. It's like, okay. But I don't begrudge people small rings. If they can't afford it, it's like, but then again, I'm not very materialistic in that way. And I kind of think it's crazy to spend so much money on jewelry, but maybe that's just me, I don't know.
Unless, like, did he say something?
She said, I don't care, but did he say something?
We got engaged. What?
Even a Team Jeremiah said, what?
We're engaged? Oh my god. Oh my god, are you pregnant? What? No.
That
Then
would
why?
be the logical reason.
It's because Steven's accident.
No,
Yeah.
no, it is not because of that. It is not. I mean,
Yeah.
it reminded me of how it felt to lose Susanna.
Yeah,
Put everything in
exactly. You're
perspective.
literally putting the nails in your own coffin. It reminded me of this really traumatic thing that we both went through together, that we trauma bonded over, and
Because he cheated on
Can you not say that loud enough for everyone
Everybody
to hear?
knows that.
You were the one who told me to forgive him.
Whoa, I said talk to him. I didn't say marry
Exactly.
him. Couldn't you have just like gotten back together?
period.
We want to be together forever. Like, everybody goes into marriage thinking that. Like, look at our parents.
We're not our parents.
And the determination not to be your parents is also not a great thing in cases like these. Because you'll end up in situations that you shouldn't be in or that you need to get out of, but you're so determined to stay because you don't want to be like your parents.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Belly's not happy, but, you know, Taylor's being a good friend. She's giving it to her straight, as she should.
I need you to send me StarkitX's wireframe.
She's actually so fab.
Okay, I can
She's
work
so
and do it
fab.
at the same time.
Are you looking at porn?
Mom, no, oh my god.
You have to avoid screens. You just experienced a very serious medical
But I
event.
didn't experience it. I didn't. I woke up from a nap with a
Steven.
bad headache and a few sore ribs. I've had worse hangovers.
Steven, you almost died.
Yeah. For real, Steven.
I'll never forgive myself for not being there for you.
Laurel.
How?
At least let her.
Mom, what are you gonna do? I mean, follow me around for the
That's a
rest
good
of my
point,
life?
too.
Wrap me in bubble wrap?
You think I wouldn't?
Ow, ow.
Take your recovery seriously, or I'll kill you myself.
I would love to, well, no, that's gonna get into other things, but you know what? Sometimes people who have parents that are loving and dedicated and stuff like that, they take it for granted and then they get annoyed, but it's like, you don't know how many people would be very lucky to have someone taking care of them like that. Not Conrad working out, absolutely. Well, yes. Well, yes! Conrad! Conrad in therapy. Conrad working out. Conrad emotional intelligence. Conrad talking about his feelings. Conrad having a friend. Conrad in school. Conrad becoming a doctor. Conrad getting an internship that he did get fired from, but he still got it.
So what, are you just gonna...
Hello?
No, there's a position at the Garth lab that I'm really into.
Conrad getting a position at the Garth lab.
What?
Okay, it's not like lab work's a demotion, because it's vital, but I just thought that you wanted to work with patients.
Yeah, well, I'm not ready. You heard Dr. Namazi. I rushed
Conrad.
into it.
I know a guy at Garth, Bill. I'll put in a good word.
See, I love this. She is supportive, and she's gonna help him out, but she also is pushing back a little and wants the best for him, and
I'm sorry that I haven't
she's
been around this
stunning,
week.
by the way.
Are you secretly judging me for getting back together with him?
Doesn't matter what I think.
That's the biggest yes ever.
I respect your opinion.
She said,
I think you care too much what
that is also true. That's very true. It's hard with friends, because it's like, you're your own person, I can't tell you what to do. I may think you're making a mistake, or that something's wrong, but you're an adult, and, you know, you're smart, you'll figure it out.
It will forever be the last place I lived before I got married.
Let's pray to God not. And again, I would be saying this even if it were Conrad. This is a crazy time. Not only are they too young and just unstable, but after this cheating, like, what, 2 months ago or something? Crazy.
He's doing great, by the way.
I'm glad.
Your mom saw all the voicemails. You left. That'll haunt me forever.
Well, what do you mean? Were you guys together?
No.
That reaction from her was a little... I feel like there are little subtleties going on that I don't think I'm reading too much into, but, like, little moments where, you know, he's like, your brother's okay, by the way. It's like, she seemed almost reticent and like she felt bad for... She hadn't even thought about it. She'd been so, like, happy about the engagement or wrapped up in that she hadn't really even asked about her brother or thought about her brother. That's my read on it. You let me know what you think.
You don't have to keep checking on him every day.
Laurel.
I know what you're doing, you know.
Well, what am I doing?
You're hanging around, hoping we'll, you know, again. Well, you can put those tender eyes away, buddy.
Tender eyes. Oh my God. So don't lash out because you're feeling guilty.
I just don't want you to get... If Pelly or Steven ever found out, I could never face them.
What does that mean?
Me neither. Maybe I shouldn't go to the dedication ceremony this weekend.
Okay.
That's not what either of them want.
Meet my ex-husband underfoot at my best friend's memorial.
Okay. Oh, wow. It's so interesting to see them act like teenagers right now. Like, they are literally acting like Steven and Taylor and Belly and Conrad and Jeremiah.
Laura, I've been in the car since 6 a.m.
What song?
You know the song.
Yeah, let him say hi to... Both of y'all's son just had a traumatic car accident. Like, why? Like, don't begrudge him saying hi to the son. Okay, 10 things I hate about you poster, period. Steven has taste.
I know Taylor feels really bad about what happened.
Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, sure. Let Taylor find a way to make my near-death experience all about her. It's fine. No, I mean, it's not like I'm the one who almost died or anything. It's fine.
You just said you were fine.
Yeah, I'm fine now. Belly, I never felt like I was on solid ground with her. You know, so I just had to get off the Taylor Jewel roller coaster. You love your big brother.
Cute.
Now, go get Oppa some ice cream, please.
That's so cute. I love it. Oh.
Week off after a traumatic incident like the one that you've had isn't unreasonable, Steven.
You don't get it, Dad. You don't get it.
Okay. Explain it to me.
Interesting. It's making me wonder a little bit where they're going with Steven, because they're spending a lot of time on Steven's work and what exactly they're doing there.
The house is clean. It's like too clean. Where's Scott's ashtrays and dirty dishes?
Oh, we broke up. He took his TV with him. So now we can watch Gilmore Girls and eat burritos, and we don't have to share the remote with him.
Ah, stupid MMA watching two-timing piece of shit.
You're way too hot for him.
Tatey Tot. He is the
Tatey
only boy
Tot
you've
is
ever
cute.
dated who is even remotely worthy of you. So don't let him go that easy.
I like the advice she's giving about Steven. She's correct.
Look at you. Come on.
Well, we can get into this later. I'm unamused by all the other stuff, because I just think these types of relationships are, well, it's an ad, so I'll talk about it. And I know this from experience, from my minor in psychology, from my many years of group therapy, and I mean, extensive types of therapy, all types of therapy, but group therapy in particular, hearing all these other kids around my age talk about their relationships with their parents. Relationships like these are not healthy. Your parent is not supposed to be your friend. Your parent is not supposed to be your confidant. You're not supposed to be your parent's confidant. They're not supposed to talk to you about dating and all of these sorts of things. Even when you're older, it's just there are boundaries that need to be set in order for there to be a proper relationship and not have too much pressure on the child, or your parent needs to be your parent. And so it's like, sure, a lot of people can find that cute and quirky. My bestie's my mom, my bestie's my dad, and we talk about sex and all this stuff, but it's deeply unhealthy. So I genuinely, I don't like seeing it. It makes me a little upset, and that's not to say that Taylor's mom is evil or that anybody who's like that. This is very, very common. This is one of the biggest parenting mistakes that just your average parent makes, is crossing those boundaries and blurring those boundaries and relying on your kid, or, you know, treating them like your therapist or your friend. So it's something that happens all the time, but it is deeply detrimental to both parties and to the kids. And it's kind of like, well, no wonder Taylor's so screwed up. Like, this is what's happening. And it seems like obviously they bonded after probably she split up with her dad, and yeah. So I don't have much to say about it because I'm just like, okay. But it makes sense that that's Taylor's dynamic.
Maybe I should run it by Con one more time. You know how he gets off on critiquing people's grammar.
No, I don't think you need to.
I just wish he was gonna be there.
No.
Feel weird telling him that we're getting married over the phone.
Maybe we should call him together.
Definitely. I mean, but if you think it's better to tell him on your own.
Belly.
Then I'm okay with that.
Belly.
Like, however you want to handle it.
Belly, you should want to have a conversation with Conrad alone as well. In addition to one with all of you.
I know. And my mom. I mean, everyone's gonna think, Jer, not helping.
Sorry.
Okay, that was a good performance. She's like smiling through the pain, but she's like clenching her fist. She's like so anxious. Conrad. Something about a man in a watch and rolled up sleeves. I've said this before on this channel, but will I ever stop saying it? No. Come on. Look at the material.
Namazi let me do the retractor in a surgery
Are
yesterday.
you serious?
Nice.
I can't. I literally can't relate because I'm like anything STEM, like science and math, people geeking out about. I'm like, I love that for you. That's so cute. Could never be me.
Getting lunch with my aunt.
Now you're really depressing me.
Aunt Julia?
I don't think it's good for me being around everybody, so.
Being around your ex who you're still not over, you mean?
No, because tears are coming to my eyes.
You gotta deal with this. Staying away is just like making it bigger than it needs to be. You need to normalize the situation.
That's true.
2 words. Exposure therapy.
Period.
I have no idea what it's like to be in unrequited love with someone who's never gonna feel the same way back.
Well, I'm glad you stuck it out.
Hey,
Love. Interesting.
Well, you didn't have to date him to get me the interview, did you?
no, idiot. I went on a date so I could get laid.
Oh, great. Yeah.
Here, Queen.
Did you get laid? Nice.
I love their friendship so much. Like, it genuinely feels like very... I don't know that I've ever really seen such a kind of platonic, healthy male-female relationship in that way, where there's really not vibes of anything. But also, it does take into account that there's still a man and woman. Like, the dynamic's gonna be different than if it's a man and a man or a woman and a woman.
So I'm the only one in the world who knows this? Besides you and Jeff? Not even Annika?
Yep, you're the only one. I like it.
I really like it.
So,
She's like, now I love it.
I am the founding member of Team Jellyfish. And I'm the
Much
freaking
to my
captain of
chagrin,
Team
yes,
Jelly.
you are.
Is it a diamond or like a sliver of tinfoil? Stop! I love this ring.
You would.
She's not kidding. She's being so dead ass.
Be my maid of honor. You were? Yeah, unless you don't want.
Well, of course.
No, I definitely want to. Good. Oh my god.
Taylor, you better keep this energy when the wedding ends up being to Conrad. Thank you very much. I do have beef with the beef that she has with Conrad. Like, the level of beef. Aw, this is cute. This is also from the book, kind of.
Because when Laurel finds out, it's gonna be an apocalypse. Like,
So true.
I can bust you out of here.
Yeah, look, I should probably go back to bed.
Do you want me to help you upstairs, or
fine.
you okay?
Oh, it's rough.
just
It's
look
rough because Taylor's actually being, like, a little vulnerable right now.
You sure?
No, because they're kind of getting me. This is crazy. Also, I will have to do, like, a video or something talking about the parallels and crossovers between this relationship and Belly and Conrad. Because there are some, and it's very interesting. I don't know if I love her. I mean, I hate her calling on principal, but for the plot... Stir the pot, Queen.
Email me the files, and if I have any questions, I'll call her, okay?
Okay, great.
Okay, bye.
Bye, sweetie.
We haven't seen Conrad in a while. We haven't seen... It needs to get back to the to the main plot. Even though I actually do like Stephen and Taylor's plot. Though Taylor's mom's involvement is an interesting choice.
Look, you're sweet 16. Beck always loved going all out for your birthday.
Remember the flower crowns and the lobster and the sparkling apple juice?
Oh wait, she saw you illegally drunk. Remember 4th of July? Susanna's cake plate?
They said, let's do a rerun on season 1. Remember this, guys?
She would be so proud of the future you're planning for yourself. Your studies, Jeremiah, Paris.
So interesting how much is internal. Like, they could be doing more voiceover from Belly to illustrate her thoughts, but they're doing less than ever before, which is very interesting. They're relying more on, like, facial expressions.
Remember when Conrad told you if you ate enough carrots, you'd get x-ray vision and you believed him?
Oh my God, yeah, I was very gullible back then. I believed everything he told me.
Ooh, there's layers to that.
you
There's
talked to
layers
him
to that.
lately?
Wait. Not please, please, please. I beg you don't embarrass me, motherfucker. Not the shaving the legs! Period. And she cut herself and everything. There's the band-aid. There we go! Woo, 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 woo! Well, it's interesting because in the book she's working so hard to get ready because she knows, or she thinks Conrad's gonna be there. So she's trying to look good for him. Deadass. Deadass. I can't make this shit up. I did not even make that up. That's literally in the book. R.I.P. the scene where she dreams of Conrad the night of her engagement to Jeremiah, by the way, and then tells him to be quiet so she can conjure his image in her mind. R.I.P. I'm mourning that hard. Hard! But in this case, she doesn't think Conrad's going, so... Whew! They are really trying to say, maybe Jeremiah will be in-game? And if there weren't 11 episodes, I might be starting to get worried. Don't tell me it's Steven.
Hello?
Hi.
I love...
Can we talk?
Wait, what's happening?
It's about your mom.
Oh!
Not looking great.
Oh.
Taylor. I can help her get set up with a loan. I'm about to leave for cousins, but, you know, I can call her later.
No. Thank you so much for what you did. It's completely inappropriate that she asked you, but this is not your problem anymore.
No, it wasn't a bother, Taylor. I mean, really.
No, bye, Steven. This is fucking... Mom! She
has every right to be mad, too. I mean, for on multiple levels.
Steven!
Ow,
That was crazy. I guess it is very sibling, but that's crazy.
Can't make it some drama with the tenure board.
But they probably wanted him there. Like, this is the thing. You're doing this thing for, like, your selfish, you know... Yeah, exactly. You want all them together, and because you hooked up and you started to feel awkward about it, you're depriving your kids of having a nice moment with all of you. And now, and telling about the engagement. Isn't that the whole point? She wanted to wait until all the parents were together?
Hey!
Beautiful. See.
I don't know. It's feeling like, I don't know, it's feeling like Stepford Wives or something.
My mom believed family wasn't just about blood. She believed family grew throughout your life. Anyone you loved was family. Anyone who loved you.
Now where's Connie, baby?
I am so proud to be your fiance.
I cannot wait to marry you.
Me too.
There's something about all the giggling that is genuinely, like, feels a little weird. It feels a little out of character.
Pretty ones?
Or a little, like, childish in a way.
Like these?
And here it is. Here we go. And the whole world blurs and fades. She can't even hear Jeremiah anymore.
Con!
Hey, man.
And then she's like,
Hey.
You crushed that speech. Thanks, man. So good. I'm glad you're here.
Conrad's a good brother! I won't have anybody say otherwise.
Hi.
Yeah. No.
Honey, really glad to have his life around again. How you been, little sis?
Great. You've been doing great.
Yeah. It's been a while.
He said little sis.
Maybe by the bench?
Great.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Let's do it.
He said little sis, you've been inside her. That's crazy! Oh my god. and she looks to Conrad first, and then she has to look to Jeremiah because she has to remind herself, because she has to go, oh, I can't let Jeremiah see me look at Conrad. And she had to do it last season where she like pretended to look at, or she, you know, made sure she looked at Jeremiah because he was jealous about the picture where she was looking at Conrad. This is so crazy.
Don't have hurt feelings if, you know, he says anything weird.
Who? Jeremiah.
My dad.
Oh.
You know,
Me and Belly are on the same wave. Like, I also totally thought he was talking about Conrad. And I was about to be mad.
Good.
But is he talking about Conrad a little bit too? Feels like there's conversations going on underneath the surface.
Do you think we should pull Con aside and
Yes, you should.
Or we just make today about my mom?
Yeah.
Maybe.
There really should be no rush.
And I wish you could wear your ring loud and proud.
Oh, I am very loud and proud. Okay?
Yeah, to a...
Jeremiah Fisher's gonna marry me! We're getting married!
To an odd degree, I would say. To a degree that indicates overcompensation.
I feel so stupid.
Yeah, well, it was stupid.
And now see, look, she's playing the parrot. That's what I'm saying.
He's an idiot.
Okay, so what do I do?
You should not be asking your child that! Ooh, this pissed me off.
The fact that you brought Steven into our business, like, he's a kid. You know, he's a kid. He's 22, and it's embarrassing.
Period. And say that.
I was just trying to help.
I know that too. This is actually interesting. I like the way they're developing Taylor. Actually, I do. I actually like it a lot. You should not have to worry about this, Taylor.
We will figure this out together.
Taylor, this isn't your responsibility. Ugh.
Come here, don't cry.
Ew.
They do without you.
I have to mourn for her. I really do. It's really rough to be a child put in this situation.
You know, but sometimes it sucks working for a guy who probably changed your diapers at some point.
If it makes you feel any better, I don't think my dad ever changed anyone's diaper.
Well, yeah. That was a very bizarre line from Steven, and it feels almost like they contrived that because they wanted Conrad to say, my dad's never changed a diaper. They, like, reverse engineered that. Ooh, it's so awkward. I hate it. Stop.
Still has me,
Y'all are family. Also, Steven, you have to be the #1 Conrad team member. So we need to get this sorted out.
Just have to eat shit until they start taking me seriously, and then I can take those connections and actually make the thing.
Well, I'm proud of you. And trust me, you're doing a lot more than me.
Well, it means a lot that you help.
It does, from so far away. He said, of course.
Thanks.
He almost looks like saddened that Steven felt the need to say thank you, because it's like, of course I would do that. Wait, are we not as close as, you know, do you not see us as close as
It's a great table, huh?
we were? Okay, whoa. So that was so much. This is an ad now. That was a lot. Okay, picking up in the hug, period. Sister line made it in. I can't remember if Conrad said in the book, hey, little sis. I think he probably did. But I don't know, seeing it was just more of a gag than I could have ever anticipated. That there's just something about that, and like the expression, it's just so crazy. It's just crazy. It's a similar feeling as the, like, I thought Coco was her specialty. Like, it's in that same vein. What do you give me if I do? And I love to see it. I love lines like that. Adam is crazy for saying that. Like, he knows they dated. That's just so... But, again, actually kind of a good indication of how Adam just, like, doesn't care. He's, like, not paying attention. He doesn't really... He's like, oh, yeah, whatever. Yeah.
Lunch is on me. No arguments, Adam.
In that case, I'm gonna get the surf and turf. Thank you.
Oh, same. Thank you.
I'll
Like
have
Father Lake
a
said.
tomato bisque, please.
For your entree?
Yeah, I'm not that hungry.
Period. Oh, yes.
I love the salmon.
The concept.
Thank you.
Oh!
Can I do the swordfish, please?
Oh, I will get into this.
We
But
get a
genius.
seafood tower, please.
Absolutely. Oh, this is too good.
I'll try, Adam.
This is too good. This is too good. It's too good. It's too good.
Yeah, I mean, for the first time in what, like 2 years?
Okay, so there's some resentment, there's some anger.
Oh, Conrad's getting wasted. Now it's a party.
Well, before everyone gets sloppy, Adam and I wanted to make a little toast.
Yes, let me kick it off by saying thank you, Laurel.
Oh no.
Trust, you will be dealt with. Period.
I know parties was more Suze's forte than yours, but that was a beautiful day to celebrate a beautiful woman.
Thanks.
And thank you all for coming. I'm glad we could honor Susanna together. To Suze.
To Beck.
To Mom.
To Susanna.
To Susanna.
Oh, it's actually too good.
To Connie, the soon-to-be doctor. Smart and selfless. Hell of a combo.
Well, yes.
I remember the first time I traveled abroad, how big with possibilities the world suddenly felt. To your bright future.
Going.
Our super senior. Fingers crossed, only one more semester till the diploma. And then I guess we'll see.
Adam.
Thanks, Dad.
Adam, that's Jer not.
actually has really big plans for his future, too.
Don't, Belly.
Belly, you don't have
Belly, Belly, Belly. Belly, do not do this.
He and I should say. We're getting married.
Not to soothe his ego. Not foregoing everything and everyone else and not caring to prioritize Jer's ego.
What? Is this a joke?
No.
No.
No?
That's what I'm talking about with responsibility. What did you drag her into?
What are you talking about? I'm not dragging her into anything.
Wait, are you being serious right now?
Yes.
You guys are not ready for this.
No.
This is very irresponsible.
It is.
Obviously, she's pregnant.
Are you pregnant? How many times did we discuss contraception?
I'm not pregnant.
Laura, I swear that is not the case.
No, he just cheated on her.
Isabella. Insane. Delusional.
Laura, we love each other. We want to be together.
You are together. If you
Period.
want to take the next step, move in together.
Period.
Foster a cat.
Period.
Why rush to
Period.
get married?
Because I love him and because he's my family and I mean that's what Susanna always said, right? Family is the most important thing. We don't need Susanna's ring. Jer got me my own.
Oh, with what money?
With mine.
No.
Oh.
I cannot believe this is happening right now.
The secondhand embarrassment is crazy right now. Belly. Belly. Oh, Belly. Belly. Oh, Belly.
The seafood tower.
Conrad didn't say a word, pretty much, other than no. Everyone being so distraught. Well, yes.
I know you wanted to tell Conrad first, but I just couldn't stay quiet.
You should have wanted that too.
Me too. Also, holy shit.
Holy shit.
Okay, this is good. This is good. This is good because they're bonding and they're like, well, fuck them. We'll show them.
Now they'll come around. They have to.
Because they're stubborn and they want to prove that they're right and it's like about so many things.
Less making out, more groveling.
Ellie, get in the car. We're going home.
Other than
We're all going back to the house, aren't we?
No, we're not.
true love. You know what I mean?
You ruined that.
You did ruin that. You did. Belly, that's rough. That's really rough. That's really rough for Belly. That's rough on so many levels for Belly. Wow, 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 wow. And now it's like we're forbidden. We're Romeo and Juliet. Our parents don't approve. So it's like, oh, Conrad, please. I can't wait for Conrad's point of view and narration. Oh, wow. Okay, period. Okay, that was so good. Okay. And we're back, baby. Because I see the seeds being planted, like I just see all the framework. Wowza! Okay, wow, where do I even start? So, that was all great. I really like this new element, because it's like, from the book, you really only hear Belly's perspective, and it's nice to see them, like, bonding over this, because it's yet again, it's like this misguided thing where it's like, you're not doing this for the right reasons and for the right motivations and at the right time. Like, it's so obvious, I think even more here, especially because now they're both like, screw them, we'll show them. Like, it's this petulance, it's this immaturity, it's this stubbornness. It's both of them trying to prove something, and then they get pushed closer together in trying to prove that. But it's like, okay, but now it's about proving your family wrong or something. And like the fact that they're not it's really interesting that they're not listening to every single member of their family saying, what? You know what I mean? Like, you would think that might give you a little pause and have a little reflection. And the fact that it doesn't is telling of where they are emotionally and in their maturity. Because making such a decision like that should be the type of thing that you take feedback on and that you really think about and that you take a lot of time for. And again, I can't stress this enough, even if it was Conrad, I mean this wholeheartedly, you should not get engaged immediately after finding out that someone cheated. or that someone, you know, whatever you want to say. I say cheated because Belly said cheated. And also, there's a lot of things there that, like, people are like, Jeremiah did, well, I'm like, why did he freak out every time they were talking about cheating then? Why did he know not to tell her? You know what I mean? Like, and sure, there's a gray area there, but, like, it is what it is. I'm saying that for purposes of speed. So, that shouldn't happen, because you need to work that out. That's such a new thing. Not only is it a new development that he cheated, but it's also new that she just found out. She just found out! And then days later they're engaged? That's fucking nuts. And then it's even crazier when they, which I think they're gonna do in the show too, when they really want to speed run the wedding. They're like, let's get married now! Not even, let's stay engaged for a little bit. It's, let's plan the wedding and have it within the next 6 months. And it's like, why? Why? And again, it would be weird if Conrad and her were doing it, and I think it would be weird. And again, 4 years is a long time together. Like, that's not, I'm not trying to scoff at that or say that that's an insufficient basis to have an engagement off of. It's not. But they're so young, and there's so much to figure out. And again, this cheating thing that none of their family even knows about, and yet they still have such avid objections. Very rightfully so. I think it's really interesting also that Belly in that moment, she has just, like, become so used to prioritizing Jeremiah above all else, that she just ruined that day with no regard, no care for what they were trying to commemorate in Susanna, for any of the people sitting at that table, for her family, for Steven and her mom who just went through this accident, for Conrad, who is her ex-boyfriend, first love of her life. Very intense relationship. And the short-sightedness of that is so interesting. Because she just saw Jeremiah's ego bruised. And again, I'm not trying to excuse what Adam said. That was fucked up. Not the time nor place. You don't need to take digs like that. Like, he gets it. You can express your disappointment in other ways. You don't need to do the direct comparison to Conrad. You don't need to insult him like that. That was unnecessary and uncalled for. But she saw Jeremiah upset by that, and also saw Adam praising Conrad. And, you know, like she said, inferiority complex, she swooped in. She had to swoop in that moment to help him. She had to make him feel better, and she had to give him a win. It cost everybody else, and she did it like that. Not even a thought. Not even a consideration. She just did it. Because she can't fathom and she can't stand seeing Jeremiah upset, and she, like, has to fix that. And again, this is a dynamic that I talked about in season 2, where she was so desperate to fix it. She was so desperate to please him. Like, she was hiding all these things, and she was, every time that Conrad and her talked, she would, like, pretend it wasn't happening because she saw Jeremiah upset. And, you know, she would, like, downplay their connection. And I'm not even talking about romantic connection. I'm talking about, like, history, like, friendship, like, anything. Like, him giving her the sweater in the car. You know, she's like, well, I don't need it. I don't have to have it, Jeremiah. She's really on the lookout. She's walking on eggshells. She's trying to make sure that everything is as Jeremiah wants it. She's trying to make him happy, like, constantly. And it's very interesting. It's actually very interesting that Jeremiah was the one who's more worried about Conrad. That kind of pisses me off. But I actually like that. In some ways, I like that development, because I actually like their, like, brotherly development a little bit, and I do feel, and I could argue this for a long time, like, Conrad has, on average, been a much better brother to Jeremiah than Jeremiah has been to Conrad, and there are reasons for that make sense. And again, like, he has this whole thing where he's been compared to him his entire life. Of course, there's going to be resentment. Of course, there's going to be anger there, right? Like, I'm not trying to dismiss that or say that that's invalid, because it is very valid. But again, that's not even Conrad's fault, but it's been taken out on him a lot. I also think it's interesting how the tables have kind of turned. You know, like, Jeremiah used to be so mad at Conrad for being mad at their dad, and he was like, suck it up, he's our dad, he's our daddy, like, that type of thing. And now how the tables have turned, and now he's kind of bonding with Conrad over that, because he's like, dad's a dick. And it's like, well, yes, it's been that way the entire time. And the sooner that they realize that, the sooner they'll be able to, like, bond from that. And I actually like that they're doing that a little bit more in the show than they had in the book. And so it is interesting that Jeremiah was consistently like, let's think about Conrad, especially because I think one of the qualities of Jeremiah is that he's pretty self-involved. Like, he doesn't really, he's very concerned with himself, which, again, everybody is, but Conrad's actually a very selfless character. And again, there's bad sides to that as well, because that ends up being inwardly destructive, and that doesn't help anybody in the end, so there's pros and cons to each. But yeah, him being like, let's pull aside Conrad. It's like, yeah, you should. They had a relationship. They were in love. They were each other's first loves. And it makes me think that Jeremiah also knows, well, he definitely knew that Conrad was still in love when they got together, which is, again, crazy why he was flaunting it in his face at the beach. And Belly was being considerate at that point. And it's like, the tables have turned somehow in this 4-year relationship, where Belly doesn't give a fuck. Belly isn't thinking about Conrad at all. She's not thinking about how that would destroy him or hurt him. Like, in her mind, he's moved on, I guess. Which is very interesting, because again, a lot of the problems there actually comes from insecurity from Belly, because she's like, Conrad doesn't want me, and he's too good to be true, and he's just everything, and you know, all this stuff, and that's kind of what pushes her to a safer option, and leads her to kind of unfavorable interpretations of some of his actions, because it's like, he gives and takes away, and he just does that, and he's just a like, he just can't commit and did all this stuff. And it's like, it comes from a deep insecurity because she loves him so much and because she wants to be with him so much and because she's idolized him for all this time and put him on a pedestal. Like, that's where it comes from. And a lot of it is protective. I also thought, like, Belly, and again, it's possible I could be biased on this, but, like, thinking about the way she was acting, it just doesn't seem like Belly to me. Like, and again, being happy, giggling, like, being carefree, that's one thing. But this was, like, over the top. It was, like, a little too much. It was like, ooh, what are we trying to do? Like, she wasn't even like that with Conrad. When she finally had the euphoria of getting with the love of her life for the first time. Like, she was, like, giggly and, like, hee-hee, but, like, not like that. Like, this was, like, giggling every 2 seconds and hee-hee-hee, let's from the rooftops. Like, it's like, what's going on? It did not feel like her. I don't recognize Belly. Like, where is Belly in this? Truly. Like, I've lost her. Where is she? I can't see her. Because all the things that she did in this episode, it's like, it literally doesn't make sense. It doesn't add up, and it's not consistent with her character, which I do think is intentional. And if so, period. Period. I like Steven and Taylor. I do. I actually like it even better now that they're kind of developing Taylor a little bit more. Again, I stand by everything that I said. People can come for me or whatever. I know what I'm talking about with this. Like, I have done a lot of research on this. I've done a lot of study on this. I've literally done school on this. Like, I have years and years of experience on this. That is such a harmful dynamic. And they clocked it in the show. And they said it. And Taylor herself clocked it. Because especially once you get to an age, you start to realize it as the child in that situation. But a lot of times you can't extract yourself from it. So you realize how shitty it is, but you're already too far gone. Or your parent is just not going to change. Or you just kind of have to swallow it and suck it up. And that is what Taylor is doing. And it kind of breaks my heart for her. And again, it makes me realize, I'm like, well, yeah, she has issues. Of course she's, like, fucked up with Steven, because, like, look at this. Look at this dysfunction. The dysfunction in this bus is crazy. The ring, Belly showing off that ring was so embarrassing. That was so embarrassing. I couldn't even see it on her finger, number one. I guess that was her way of, like, but even just the way she threw it in front of people's faces, it's, like, so childish. It's like, ooh, Belly, like, and she's, like, trying to stick it to them. She's trying to prove it to them. It's like, oh my god, what's happening? I also find it very interesting that they're doing a lot of kind of work on Belly's face, where it's like, you see her having reactions, but you don't hear the narration, which is another thing they did during the dinner. Ate that up, because this is actually something I love in the book. And I think is a really great way to show kind of the discrepancy and just the incompatibility between her and Jeremiah from, like, on a fundamental level, and some of the things that she wants that are compatible with Conrad, which is the dinner scene. So for the dinner scene, ooh, it's too good. The buzz is like so crazy. So in the book, basically, it's narrated by Belly. She's talking about, it's actually her dad that takes them out to eat, that takes Jeremiah and Belly out to eat and says, you know, order whatever you want, it's on me. And Jeremiah orders the most expensive thing on the menu. And Belly's really bothered by this, because she's like, really? You're okay. And she's also bothered by the fact that he doesn't even think about it. It's not even a thought, doesn't even cross his mind. Like, the lack of consideration is really bothersome to her. And to me, for that matter. Like, if that was me in a relationship, especially because they are from different, you know, class or, like, financial situations and backgrounds, which, by the way, they have emphasized multiple times on the show. The fact that it didn't even cross his mind to, like, oh, well, Laurel's paying, or John's paying, so maybe I'll get maybe not the most expensive thing. And again, that's what I'm talking about, self-involved. Like, it doesn't even cross his mind. No consideration. And it's even better here. It's It's even better. Because one, they juxtapose it to him and his dad getting the exact same thing, like father, like son, getting the exact same thing. Again. Oh, and the dad, it's even worse, because then he orders the seafood tower or whatever. On Laurel's dime, and then Belly's like, thanks. And it's awkward, and that's the other thing. Adam and Jeremiah are the only ones oblivious to the fact that it's awkward. Everybody else notably shifts. They're like, there's a discomfort there in that. And then Belly, being considerate of her mother, of course, orders the, like, tomato bisque or whatever, right? A soup as an entree, which isn't actually even food. And she's doing that to try and mitigate for the amount of money that Jeremiah's about to spend. That's what she's doing. She's saying, okay, let me get a much less expensive dish so that it can even out and mom doesn't have to pay too much. And then Conrad gets a less expensive dish too. Conrad wasn't there in it. But I think even she might have said in the book something like, Conrad wouldn't have done that. And it's like, no, he wouldn't have. Because he is considerate. Because he is thinking about that. Because he does take that into consideration. And it's just like, that, back to back, it's just such a clear, it's like, back it up, people. And again, that's not, like, the only issue that they have. And that is not the end of the world or the end of a relationship if there is that incompatibility. But it's a big incompatibility that shows up in a lot of different spaces. It's not even the difference in financial status that is the issue. It's the lack of consideration for another perspective other than your own and what you're used to, and he's privileged in that way. And I think that's another thing that they go back and forth with Conrad and Jeremiah, even though Conrad is just as rich as Jeremiah and just as privileged, had the same parents, same upbringing and everything, like, he's a self-starter. So he's been very proactive about the things that he's done. Jeremiah, again, nothing wrong with that necessarily, not knowing what you want to do or not having a job. But again, I can't help but think there was that line that they had in the first episode where he's like, spend the summer doing boring financial shit with my dad or be with you. And it's very interesting because as he's a 21-year-old now. Boring financial shit with my dad. Number one, you have a built-in job. You have a guaranteed job. You have the Nepo baby privileges. Like, it's literally handed to you on a silver platter. And he's like, ugh, that's boring. I want to hang out with my girlfriend instead. And it's like, oh, okay, so you can't take an internship? And I know he probably will, and he'll grow up and those things. But again, this is just talking about the differences. Conrad is much more grown up and mature. And he's done those things and taken those decisions. And look, he's now proactively taken this lab position, even though it's actually less than he wanted to. And again, that mirrors Steven. And again, they have hit on the financial differences and how Belly and Steven, but Steven in particular, have had to be more proactive in, getting jobs, making money, their education. And Conrad and Steven are actually like that. It was sad to see Conrad and Steven so distant, but it was interesting. It ruins everything. It's, like, so fucked up and messy, because it's like, yeah, of course he's distanced himself from Steven, because he can't think about Belly. He can't bring himself to think about Belly because he also doesn't want to ruin it for Belly and Jer. So that's why he stayed away. Like, this whole thing is just so messy. And again, it's such a bad situation because it's like, do you want Jer if they go with the book, it's like, she's thinking about Conrad the entire time. Do you really want Jer with someone that's actually, like, low-key in love with his brother still? No. I don't want either of them to be upset or heartbroken, but one of them is going to be, right? Unless they change it. I feel like they have to change something down the road, like, drastically, like a big change, so that the ending is more tied up with a bow and a little bit more feel good. And I don't know what that is, but it just feels like they have to at this point. And there's so much history, it's so complicated, so many dynamics, and then there's Susanna to add to all of it, all of their grief, the tragedy of that, and then Laurel, like, loves both of them because they're Susanna's sons, and Susanna wanted them to be together. Like, it's just really, 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 really messy. I can't even begin to untangle and unpack all of that. But the Belly Conrad breadcrumbs couldn't be clearer now. Like, they are laid out in front of me. I'm eating them up as I go. Like, thank you so much, Jenny Han. Thank you. I love to see it. It's so clear to me now. Like, the Belly Conrad endgame being laid, the path being laid toward Belly Conrad endgame is now so clear to me, when it was not seeming clear to me at the end of last episode. So I'm a happy girl. I'm a happy girl. What can I say? It's interesting to see Laurel and John be, like, teenagers about it. I wonder kind of where they're going with that. That is interesting. But it also does seem a little inconsistent with what didn't, like, the first episode was kind of like, oh, they just fell out of love. Like, it was I can't remember. Maybe they're trying to retcon that a little bit, to kind of explore that. I also do think there is significance to Steven and Taylor's relationship, and particularly the way Taylor feels about Steven. That are similar crossovers to Belly and Conrad. Like, Steven was my first love, and she even has compared them directly. Like, when Belly was talking about Conrad, she's like, it's like it was with me and Steven in season 2. So, I am looking out for things that are being done and said in that relationship that are kind of mirroring that, or maybe foreshadowing, or maybe kind of even making Belly tangentially aware of those kind of things where she's like, ooh, I kind of feel that way too, and that's kind of how I am deep down too. I love that when Conrad showed up, everything disappeared, because it's like, well, yes, this is what we're talking about. In the book, from the canon, like, that's just what it is. It's always Conrad. And Jeremiah knows that, and he has a problem with that. And that's why he's like, can you ever give your full heart to me? She's like, and he's like, okay, bye. Like, that's literally what it is. And again, as someone who's experienced this type of thing, you just don't get over it like that. You just don't, nobody compares. It just really isn't that. But now it's really complicated because they've been together for so long, and there is love there. Like, I'm not trying to deny that. And that's also what's confusing, because there's a best friend relationship and a childhood friend relationship there. So it's like, how much of that is that, and how much of that is love, like romantic love? How much of it is, I don't know, some attraction maybe, or some chemistry that, again, I don't really see and makes me quite uncomfortable. Oh, the beginning. When they really go ham on that, again, I've said this before, it really makes me uncomfortable. Like, I don't know, there's something about it. But then again, actually, I kind of like it, because have they ever had to do that with Billy and Conrad? No. Have they ever had to, like, really hammer, and then they like to say, well, Jer's better kiss her or something like that. I'm like, well, she said it was an out-of-body experience when she was kissing Conrad for the first time. So, I don't really, like, you could make all these arguments, but it's just different. It just hits different. It is. Yeah, so they don't need to really hit on that at all. And yeah, I do actually kind of like the difference, because it's like, she doesn't need to be, it's very, anything sexual with them is very, like, loving. Not to say that anything sexual with Jeremiah and Belly isn't loving also. Like, obviously there's tender moments, sweet moments, romantic moments, in addition to sexual, but there's this charge, there's this energy, there's this attraction, there's this lust there that they really hit home on at the end of season 2, and that they have continued to in this season, that they just don't have to do with Conrad. And it's yet another difference that I like. Yet another discrepancy that I like. Because they are different relationships at the end of the day. They're just very different. Like, nope, anybody on any side can't argue that. They're different relationships. They're different people. Very different. Yeah, I really like the addition of them, like, kind of bonding and being like, well, fuck you. We'll prove it to you. You'll see. Like, literally them walking out hand in hand, the way they were like, could you believe that they just did that? Like, they're literally bonding over that, and that's actually so smart and so good. Because it's for all the wrong reasons. All of it is for all the wrong reasons. And now even more so, because they're just doing it to, like, spite them. And, like, prove it to them. And prove it to themselves. That they are mature enough for this. That they are ready for it. When they're not. And everybody's right that they're not. And, again, Laurel with amazing points. If you want to take it to the next step, move in together. Get a dog. Get a cat. Like, there are other steps that you're skipping. Completely. And that's not to say that everybody has to follow formula or go through these steps, but, like, there's really no reason for them to get married, especially with the instability from both of them. Neither of them have a job right now, or like a career lined up, or anything like that. Belly hasn't even graduated college. Oh my god. I just graduated college. I'm like, the thought of not graduating college and getting married, and I know a lot of people have done that, and it has worked out for some people, and of course that was much more common earlier, but nowadays, like, that is so young. That's a child bride, guys, which is, again, why I really do hope that they change some things, and I hope they have, I really kind of hope what they're gonna do with 11 episodes is have Belly and Jer break up, like, toward the end, but not at the very end. Then they'll have a time where Belly's, like, traveling, going to Paris, whatever, another time skip, and then Belly and Conrad are together. Because then she'll, like, have decompressed from this, maybe Jared will have moved on, and, you know, she'll have had time on her own, which she needs desperately. I don't think she should just go from one relationship to the other, even if it is the love of her life and soulmate Conrad. Like, let's get a little time alone. Let's travel. Let's, I don't know, form an identity in a life outside of a man. So I hope they do that, where there's some time in between, and then Billy Conrad endgame. Period. Okay, well that's all that comes to mind. All that comes to mind. I've been talking for 10 hours. But again, my full reaction will be on the Patreon, link down below. If you're interested in that, please let me know if anybody would be interested in kind of like a more exclusive kind of thing on Patreon where I rewatch the season 1 and season 2, live stream that, and like maybe do some talks, maybe a little bit more unfiltered, a little bit more, you know, just like kind of off the dome. Because I'm literally terrified for my life. I can't tell you, like, I'm terrified for my life. I'm literally quaking in my boots. Like, I'm like, don't say this, and then you have to explain this, and oh, they're gonna jump down your throat for this. Like, it's just, it's exhausting. And I really just don't, please don't. Like, we don't need that. Please don't send me hate. So if you'd like a little exclusive something on Patreon, let me know, because I'm starting to think that that would be a good idea, and a good way for me to just kind of, you know, be more unencumbered. And I do want to rewatch those seasons so that I am kind of more dialed in as I watch the rest of this season. So let me know what you think about that. Let me know what you think about this episode, this reaction, and I will see you for season 3, episode 4 reaction.